As individuals, we all have values that we live by, qualities that come through as we live our lives and interact with others. Excellent organizations also have values that are reflected in business practices and the way employees interact. Let's hear from the NSU community about some key elements of our strategic plan. The first is the word safety, an NSU quality service standard.
Campus Police works collaboratively campus-wide with our entire campus community in a lot of ways. We are present for a lot of events, so it may be a little bit behind the scenes. We go out and visit with different offices and talk about safety-related issues. Often we are the only people on campus after a certain hour, maybe after midnight or something like that. So we get calls for all sorts of things that are absolutely not police-related, but some of the services that we provide that people most often use would be like if they're locked out of their vehicle, or if they have a dead battery, or if they don't feel safe walking across campus for some reason, we're happy to give them a ride.
One of the things I love is the safety app that we have that allows you to contact the campus police if you don't feel safe walking, say maybe at night from one building to another. And I know a lot of students who have utilized that.
Safety from my perspective is more life safety systems in buildings, where the fire alarm systems are operational and in good shape, and meet code, which we've invested a tremendous amount of capital in updating those systems and making those systems much better. That also includes elevator systems and ADA components to make our campus more accessible and safe for our students and faculty and staff. So we are investing in that rapidly over the last few years and plan on continuing that.
We have over 500 cameras on campus. Many elevators have cameras, a lot of the labs have cameras, they're well lit areas, parking lots have cameras. I think that you can take comfort in knowing that different situations are monitored to keep you safe.
Always there's ways we can improve, and we work toward that. We actively look for things that we feel might be unsafe and try to improve on those. A majority of the people that I work with at NSU truly feel like when students come here, they're their kids. They'll take care of them like they're their kids. They'll watch out for them, they'll help them in any way they can. So if you're thinking about sending your child to NSU, just know that they'll have a lot of people watching out for them and supporting them while they're here.
Next, here are some thoughts about two important values: creativity and leadership.
Creativity is important for our development here at the university because we should always be searching for new ways to do things. Our students are changing every day, and we need to be able to respond to their needs.
So when you think of creativity as new ideas or new ways of viewing things, then I think you can get people on board and actually utilizing creativity to make change happen.
I think NSU is open to new ideas, new progressive ideas. We have made a lot of changes just within our department that I feel like are pretty progressive, and we have never gotten any pushback on making those changes. But I think that's true across the board for NSU.
I believe NSU is open to new ideas for faculty, in that they provide us different opportunities for learning and for research. But I think it's important for us to show students and to let them know, here's all the different things that you could be doing. How can you put A and B together and come up with something entirely different?
My bosses are open to new ideas and ways to approach and come up with solutions. And so they rely on me to be creative.
I have a really great chance and opportunity to be creative in just how we communicate with students, whether it's through our publications, with our participation with marketing communications, or just really sort of reaching out to students and how we talk with them about their application process.
A university is, by its very nature, is a place that stimulates and encourages creative thinking and creativity. And so because of that, I've had opportunities at the university. I've received some research grants that have allowed me to explore some of my areas of interest, and the students benefit from that because they receive state-of-the-art training with these new technologies.
NSU really does encourage faculty, students, and staff to throw new ideas out there, to attempt to revise the way we do things. And I think that's important for progress, because if we're not looking for new ways to approach things and we don't feel that we can approach things in a new way, then we're just going to stifle and never change.
Well, one of the things that I like about NSU is that the faculty are not so egotistical that they are caught up in themselves as leaders and as like the esteemed Dr. so-and-so. They exhibit leadership in that way because the students then look at them and say, what they've accomplished is very attainable, and that's something that I could strive to as well. And I could guarantee you there are at least 10 faculty I could name off right now that would say, oh, let me help you get there, or let me give you the tools that would strengthen you as a leader.
I think leadership requires initiative. And so if you can look at a student and see what their potential is and then pull out that initiative, I think that helps them then realize that they can do something, start something, and therefore lead.
If we prepare our students well academically and with clinical knowledge, then we prepare them to be good leaders. We also give them the confidence to use the knowledge and the clinical skills that they've gained here so that they can be good doctors, they can provide good care for their patients.
A couple years ago we created some student affairs committees, and so much like the model of a university committee, these committees were created to foster some development and growth within some of our staff that aren't necessarily serving on those university committees. And so this is a great way for them to step up and take leadership roles that go beyond just a traditional director or assistant director type role. So it's been really great to see a lot of staff members blossom in those roles and really gain some good experience with what they're doing.
Within different organizations themselves, we notice regularly students stepping up to take over and to organize and to help out. Your voice might not be as popular as other voices, but everybody has a voice, and it's important to learn how to express that and how to be respectful of everyone else around you.
They might not know it, but we know that they have the potential to do great things. And so we need to challenge them, but also open their eyes to the opportunities that are available to them, to show them that they are able to contribute like other people in big ways, in great ways, and to really help not only the cities that they live in, the jobs that they're at, but just the world in general.
To find out more, please visit the Strategic Plan website often. I think you will find it engaging and interesting. Thank you.